Alright, so now you've done your set outs, and what we want to do is, instead of chiseling this out, we're going to drill it out with what's known as a Forstner bit, one of these. Okay? It's a drill bit that will drill a big hole, and it'll be a flat bottom hole. Now I've got this set so that when I pull this down, it'll stop. It'll stop at a certain spot. So it'll stop at a certain spot down here. Okay? So make sure you've got your safety glasses. Now put it against this fence here. Now we want to make sure the center of this here goes into the center of that there. Okay? And we want to make sure the edge of this goes to the edge there. I've already started a little hole here, as you can see. We want the edge of that to go to that line there. So, shut this. This way, this is going to go all over the place. Right, so what we need to do next is we need to chisel out all of these. Now what we're going to do is, sometimes if your line isn't quite right, you want to line up the tops of these holes so that they're all together. Then the tops of these holes so that they're all together. Now what we need to do next is we need to hammer and chisel these out. Now when you put it in the vise, because you're going to be chiseling down, you're going to be exerting a bit of force and it'll push it down. So get a piece of framing timber, put the framing timber in the vise. Okay? Then you can sit it on top of the vise and secure it in place. So if I'm hitting down like that, okay. So with your hammer and chisel, now I've just got to show you about how timber works, timber grain. So this represents the grain of the timber. Okay, so the timber grows this way. So when you're chiseling, when we're chiseling, the chisel will easily go through there. Easy. It'll easily go this way. Okay, and it'll easily go through that way. The hard part is going actually that way. As you can see, it won't go through. That's the run of the grain, and this is the way the grain will run down this way. So if I chip away this piece here, for example, easy peasy. Okay? The hard part is the corners. Now when you're using a chisel, try and hold it like that. See, I've got my little ring finger there, because you want, if you go like this, you're going to be shaking all over the place. If you can get it on there, so it's just a matter of putting it on the line and giving it a tap. Now don't hit it too hard because you won't get a whole lot out at once. It's just a matter of breaking those. It's just a matter of breaking that the run of the grain. Then you can run it back this way. I might even put a little bit. So just a little bit at a time. You won't be able to get big bits out. See how that pops out now? Now if I go too deep, it's not going to pop out. See how it doesn't pop out because I haven't cut the grain. So we need to cut the grain again. and then this way along the grain, which is a bit easier. Still doesn't come out, so I need to go across the grain. Now remember, tap, tap, tap with the hammer. Okay, so there's a corner done. There's a corner done. To get these teeth out, once again, put it and tap, tap. Don't hit it hard. It'll go down very easily. Okay, and then see if you can knock that out. Once again, tap, 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 and then the other way. Tap, tap. Bit more there. So as you can see, now if I'm going to par this out, I don't do it this way. Make sure the bevel side is down so that you can push it through there. Maybe get some of that out. So that's how you do a corner. So once again, I'm going to finish this corner off. Tap, tap. Remember, that's easy. This is hard. And then I'm holding it like this, bevel side down, chip that out. If this comes out nicely for me, no, I've still got to do a bit more. So I can get that to fit in like that. But you want the whole thing, you want it so that the whole piece fits in. Okay, these are the little templates we've got. So, see if you can work on that. Once you've done this one, you have to do the other one as well. Just your chiseling techniques. Okay, that's all it is. So, once again, tap, tap. I'm going to follow that line across. Tap, tap. Then I'm just going to try and take that top off where I've chiseled down to. If I go down to the bottom, it hasn't taken all that out yet, so I need to go this way. So chisel all that out. Hopefully you'll get an oil stone box in there, and then you need to do the same on this side for the top.